Alright guys, welcome back. Full-time banter, match week 37 recap.
Big week,
It was a big day.
big day,
It was a
big match week, huge day for a Gooner. Sad day for everyone else.
very sad.
Very sad.
Very sad. I couldn't think today, man.
Nah, me too. I'm still in delirium. I don't know. I don't know where I am. I don't even know if I'm going to sleep tonight. I've been up since 4:30. Watched the City game, and yeah, I don't.
Mate,
Anyways, let's get into the recap.
let's get into it, mate, because the more I think about it, the more angry I
the more
get.
upset you get.
I do, mate.
Well, the first game we had was Villa-Liverpool.
Villa Liverpool.
I think we both said draw for this one, yeah?
We did, and I thought we thought Liverpool would be winning, right?
Oh, yeah, I thought, look, draw, but Liverpool should win, which obviously wasn't even close to the case.
Yeah.
Villa dominated them start to finish, won the game pretty easy. And, yeah, it didn't look good for Liverpool. I'm sure their fans aren't happy. I have spoke to a few of them, and they're gutted. They're still running on the slot out train.
That's all they want. I had a few of my mates reach out to me after my opinion on slot, and man, like I get where they're coming from. I just still maintain you need to give someone that's won you a title, you need to give him another go.
Yeah, well, I think it's evident in this day and age that there's no quick fixes, right? These managers aren't like that. These players aren't like that.
You guys could have sacked Arteta last season.
I know. If we did, we'd end up like you guys, like Chelsea for the last 5 years.
In fairness to the fans, at least you guys, I think they always saw a bit of growth with Arteta.
They did, but
whereas these guys it looks like they're going backwards.
No, it does look like it. And look, I get it from the Liverpool fans' perspective. They expect more. They deserve more. You know,
Yeah.
they've been pretty successful over the last 10 years, and why wouldn't they think they'd be better off now? They've signed great players. Well, apparently should have been great players last transfer window. They were coming off the back of a title. It should have been it should have probably got better from there. They were probably expecting. I know the fans that I know were expecting the league and a Champions League this year, and they're not even close to any of them.
Yeah, well, man, look, it's hard to integrate those types of players.
Yeah,
big name players somewhat isn't always easy to integrate.
Yeah,
it gets harder, and he's found it really difficult. But Villa smashed them, man.
Yeah, they did. Well, you know what?
Them.
It sucks to be a Liverpool supporter right now,
does.
and mate, honestly, and I had nothing against Liverpool until they wanted to start involving us in their title win last year and put out banners of Arteta wearing a bridesmaid dress up. I still can't understand why. And there's a Liverpool guy drinking Arsenal tears from a bottle. Like, got nothing to do with the whole thing. I don't understand where we got involved into this.
You guys and Liverpool fans are made from the same fabric.
Yeah, well, mate,
I'm telling you now.
We don't.
These are annoying beings.
We had no issue with them. All right, I never had an issue with them until they started that crap. I don't know why they even had that banner up at a game where they weren't even playing Arsenal. So anyways, let's move on for that. Sucks to be a Liverpool supporter right now. Hopefully it gets worse, but who knows? Let's see.
So Villa just, they just smashed them.
Yeah, they smashed them, mate. It was a no contest.
But we'll move on because I think Villa's excited. Liverpool are just in depression at the moment, so there's not much to talk there.
What do we got here?
The next game was United Forest.
Funny one, that one, isn't it? Because that game was marred with controversy, right? The
handball.
But no one seems to be talking about it because it's not Arsenal related. Look, I get it. It is what it is, but it was definitely a handball. Bruno equaled the assist record. 3-2? Was it 3-2 that game?
3-2.
3-2.
It should have been a year. It felt like United was always winning that game.
But we said it. They were going to win it, but it was going to be a close scoreline. Yeah. We were accurate on that one, and that's been the theme around United, right? They should come out and batter the team the way they're looking. They don't. They miss a hell of a lot of chances. I don't know. They're in transition at the moment, I suppose. Good on them. They're picking up results.
Carrick staying on. Similar to Solskjaer. Yeah. I think it's going to be a disaster of a season next season.
Who knows? Only next season will tell. But
it's going to be a disaster.
Maybe. Hopefully. Hopefully it will be.
Gibbs White.
Fantastic.
Can he move back to United?
Player. I don't know. What a player.
I like him, man.
What a
But
player.
I don't know how well he'll work in a top team.
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe Tottenham go back in for him. We'll talk about that when we hit a transfer video. At the moment,
But United, Casemiro's last game.
They're always gonna win it, weren't
They're
they?
going to miss Casemiro.
Big
They're going to
time.
miss him. And
Huge.
I was always a Casemiro.
Maybe Bruno too. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be up for a new contract. If a big money
Well-
comes in from a Saudi team,
Well,
he's
now,
probably
now that they've made Champions League, I think he's going to stay. 'Cause that's what they wanted to do.
yeah.
But me personally, I think
Wait,
they'll
what do
be
you
better
mean
without.
stay? Didn't he
Bruno.
already come out? Bruno. Casemiro's going 100%.
Gone.
Oh, look, I don't know. You reckon he'll stay?
Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno.
Bruno will stay.
Yeah, maybe
Bruno
they'd
will
have
stay.
to up his contract. They definitely will have
Next
to.
season will probably be his last season because they're going. I'm tipping them to have a disaster of a season next season.
Yeah, okay. So we're close on that. Man United won it. Wasn't convincing, but it was pretty easy.
But we were correct.
We were correct. Yeah.
So
We did well
let's
on that
move
one.
on. Let's move on to my boy Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah. You called it.
I called it.
You called it,
He
yeah.
scored a 96 minute.
Mate, we love him. That's probably one of the only things we can agree
I
on.
love Lewin.
I love him
really
too.
love him, man.
I don't know if I want him in my team, but
You
I love
do.
him.
You do want
maybe
him.
as a backup if he's happy.
Yeah.
And he seems to be happy to accept that backup role.
Yeah. He does, man.
He thrives in it, actually. He actually thrives.
He's got
It's like he
such
wants
a-
to put the hero cape on and come on and
It's
do
his
something.
injuries that's let him down.
It is. It's his injuries. And look, you can't mount a title challenge with a striker that you don't know if he's in or out. That's
I like him, man. I really like him,
Well,
and I'm upset that we will never see. You know,
he's not going to get a move. He's not going to get a big move.
No, but he's someone that could have. You know, if it wasn't for his injuries, I think he could have reached some really high ceilings.
And you know what? Leeds is where he might belong, right? It might be the team for him. It looks like he's happy there. It looks like he's playing
It's a
his
match
best
made in
football.
heaven. Yeah,
Brighton,
match made in
terrible.
heaven.
Brighton were terrible. Should have done better. I tipped them to win.
Brighton's going to start falling away.
If
gonna
they
start
keep selling
falling away.
everyone like they do every transfer window, then
Yeah.
mate, it's actually showing. The table is a bit elusive because they're in a better position than I think they actually
Yeah.
are as a team.
Yeah,
But
Paul Van Heck,
I said it to
Chelsea.
you. Yeah,
bring him on.
maybe.
Stay away.
You can have him. You can
Stay
have him.
bloody
Stay
away.
away. I think I touched on in that Brighton prediction that Brighton were the only team that had run Arsenal off the park, right? Every other team, Arsenal did all the running. That's where the stats showed.
Arsenal were the runners, were they?
Yeah, Brighton had them.
Right.
Brighton outplayed Arsenal. We beat them.
Outrun.
Yeah. They outplayed us too, right? They
that's-
beat us.
yeah.
That was the actual game I was really worried about. And I think they did the same at Man United. So the thing with Brighton is when they want to play, they can play. But then they go to Leeds and, give the game away.
Calvert-Lewin's just too strong, mate.
Pretty, look, he got it gifted to him and he done what a good striker does. He finished it off.
Anyway, that really didn't have any significance on the end.
It didn't, but it was I
went-
thought it was going to be more enjoyable.
Yeah, it was just Calvert-Lewin doing his thing. We'll just move on to Newcastle West Ham.
Yeah, we said it. I said it. You don't know what you get out of Newcastle.
You did,
This
yeah.
is what you get out of them when they play well.
Yeah.
This is what you get. West Ham, disappointed, man. Like, they came to us. They came... mate, Arsenal had them the week before and they wanted to play like prime Barcelona.
Man,
Almost snatched the game and then they go to Newcastle and they get absolutely spanked.
They didn't even like allow themselves to be helped out from
They
the
didn't, nah.
referees.
They did no favours to themselves, man. They were going to get relegated and they put up no fight at all. It was so disappointing because I kind of feel bad about the West Ham thing and, they did get a bit hard done by.
Yeah.
I can say that now because we're lifting the trophy. They did get
They got ripped.
I'd say a little bit hard done by. I wouldn't say ripped. I'd say a little bit hard done by.
They
It
got
could have
ripped.
gone one way or the other. But I was hoping they bounce back and save their season in the Premier League.
Nah.
But it looks like they haven't.
I think they're done.
Well, I don't know. Are they?
They're done.
Newcastle look good. Asula, he's going to be another.
No, not Newcastle. West Ham.
West Ham are done. Yeah,
West
yeah.
Ham
But
are going under.
what I'm getting at is that Asula, I don't know if I
You like him?
I don't know if I like him or I love him. But I think
like
what's
him.
going to happen is he's going to fool a big team into paying
Yeah.
big money for him,
Yeah.
and he's going to probably do another Alexander Isak.
Anyway, let's move on from that.
Yeah,
let's
let's
go
go.
on to Arsenal Burnley. I think
Yeah.
you called a big score here.
I called a big score.
I just thought
routine
Arsenal
win.
was going to win. And again, you bastards got lucky, eh?
It wasn't luck, mate. It's a routine win. It's planned. Arteta's been doing it all. Laugh all you want, mate.
Since when is force a thing with VAR? I could stud someone in the chest.
Mate, we're not talking
but
about VAR.
Not enough force.
Because, Man City's prodigal son, Phil Foden, did the same against Fulham. No one said anything.
Yeah, but that was a wrong call.
Yeah, it was. But it's not.
This was a wrong call.
It's not those two calls. There's been a lot of them. We've got a whole story and a whole segment based on VAR, and it's going to be a long one the way this season has carried on.
It's been a disaster, man.
We're not going to talk on that now. You're just trying to rub a bit more salt in there, but you can't faze me at the moment. We're the champions. It's simple as that. So that game, yes, 1-0. It was ugly. And I said to you weeks ago, and I said it to a couple other boys too, I don't care. I actually hope at this point we win the title by winning 1-0 and scoring from a set piece every week, just to pee you guys off even more.
I don't think you wanted the controversy, but...
Look, it was probably not the smartest move, considering it turns out that your boy Kai Havertz scored the last goal that won us the...
And he's a donkey of a player too.
Mate, he's clutch.
He's
dead set clutch. Arteta, and that's where a good manager comes in, right? Why did he make that change? Why did he play Havertz instead of Gyökeres?
Because Gyökeres is a donkey as well.
He knew Havertz was going to score. He knew Havertz was going to lift him the title. That's what he did. Anyway, and he did it.
Let's move on, man. Let's move on, because the more I think of this
the more upset you get,
the more upset I do get. I put my hand up. You guys, your team really annoys me.
You're the best in England, possibly the world soon.
And you know what? I can't get away. Where
are we now?
Next game is Bournemouth, Man City.
Oh, mate, you were hoping, weren't you? You were praying. I was praying. I've heard. I heard the conversations that are going on around
the biggest, the biggest moment in my Arsenal, was the West Ham. I was fist pumping when they equalised, and then I turned into a
but you knew, you actually said it in the prediction that
I did think that.
Yeah, that Bournemouth are going to get a result.
Bournemouth's good. They've done a disservice to everyone, including themselves. I like Bournemouth. They're a good team. Alex Scott is a top player. There's not many times I single out a player other than Calvert-Lewin, but I'm singling out Alex Scott. I love him, man.
Top squad, top manager, top system. They have a true identity about them. Mate, they're a great team. They can play in possession, and they can absolutely destroy you on the counter. They've done that to City.
City just...
Brooks missed 2 sitters. Evan Nilsson missed a point blank.
City was just crap.
I don't know if City were crap or Bournemouth were just good, but Bournemouth had a game plan, and they executed that well. It rocked City.
Yeah.
But what I don't get about City is, right, they needed this to push it to final day. Anything's possible. In their head, the title was still alive.
Yeah.
They didn't go out to win the game. They played in patches, maybe 5 minutes on the front foot. The rest of the game...
But that's what I'm saying. It just felt like this whole season, it felt like it was Arsenal's title. It was almost... It was premature for somehow City to be in the conversation. That comes down to you guys almost bottling it. You've got a couple of Man City bottles there. They bottled their own position.
They did.
They did. And... It's just sad. I honestly find it
sad for you. It's great for me. Look, it's honestly to be in title races with Man City. I'll tell you now, from a fan's point of view, you haven't experienced it. It's exhausting. It's honestly exhausting. I get why Klopp packed it up. I get it, but let's put some.
The city is Pep. He's packing his bag.
Why is he packing it?
He's weak. He's a weak man. He's realised he's a smart, weak man.
He's realised Arteta's drove him out.
Not only that, he's realised that the team he's had, those superstars, they're gone.
I know.
That City team, if you go look at how many of them have won a title, there's 2 or 3 of them and they're benchies.
Yeah.
The 11... I think, except Rodri, they've never won a title. So this is a whole different team.
Yeah.
And the moment it gets tough for the bloke, he's packed up and he's leaving.
But then where does that...
weak. Stay and show us what you can do. You've gone to Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Man City.
He's won it with it.
These guys should have always...
2-horse races.
These guys will always win.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a weak person that's just leaving when it's getting tough.
Yeah,
that's the way I see it.
Yeah, possibly. Look, I think... the title loss should have been even more of a reason for Pep to come back next year and stay on, man. But look, he's given them enough, right? let's put City back where they belong, right? They're not a real club and they're not real supporters.
Yeah, well,
that's where they belong. The
let's see
plastic
how-
club and the empty head. That's what they'll be forever known as. Without Pep at the helm, Maresca's going to destroy them.
Yeah, let's see how
Might
they
not
go.
be next year, but it's going to be very soon.
Let's see how they go. Bournemouth, they've done a disservice to themselves.
I'm
Man
forever
City-
in Bournemouth's
Man
debt.
City's going to drop points to Villa. Villa's going to get fourth spot.
Yep.
Fifth spot's going to be Liverpool.
Yeah.
Sixth spot does not become a Champions League.
I
So
know, but
Bournemouth,
let's be
stupidly,
real.
they should have just lost the game. They
Yeah,
would have
but-
made me. They would have made me happy.
Let's be real, though. Are Bournemouth a Champions League team, man? If they
They're
do
not.
get in there, they're not going to have the
But
money to
that's-
spend
But
to
that's
be
why do what's right. Lose the game, and then win next week,
to make you happy
and then
to make
Arsenal,
the internet happy.
Arsenal potentially lose too. But anyway,
They're not
let's-
going to lose to make the internet happy, mate.
Let's talk about Chelsea. Chelsea Spurs.
Yeah, I hate them both. I hate Tottenham
We both said goals.
We said goals. I said 4-2.
I thought Chelsea would cop a goal. It's funny because they didn't actually look like they were going to cop a goal.
They copped the scrap. It was
Yeah.
a scrappy goal. It was a
Yeah.
pretty crap
So,
goal. And it happened to be to the absolute player I can't stand the most, man, Richarlison.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Spurs are going to stay up.
I don't know, are they?
Yeah, Spurs
There's
are
still
gonna
a
stay
chance.
up.
I think Everton will serve them next week. And if West Ham can get up, then I'm hoping and praying that Spurs go down.
Yeah, well,
That'll be the perfect season
it
for
would
me.
be. Hopefully, I would love to see it. It'll be cool
Yeah.
to see Spurs in the
It'll be
championship.
great. It'll be brilliant.
It'll be cool.
Look, you guys won. Wasn't a great game. It wasn't what we expected. I expected a pretty entertaining game, open, end to end. It wasn't really that.
Yeah,
It was pretty ordinary game. So I was flicking between them both.
yeah.
Obviously, had my eye on the important one.
Chelsea looked like they were. Look, we actually had a good run of predictions last week.
We didn't do too bad. Hopefully
Yeah.
we do better next week. One more to go, but the last
The last rounds, they're almost lotteries now, man.
they're lotteries. Yeah, we don't know what we're going to get out of them. So
Arsenal with the
yeah,
sign us off with a
well, they deserved it, mate.
Arsenal title.
They deserved it. So
Yeah,
what do we?
I'm quite upset, man. But,
Yeah, you would be. I'm ecstatic.
but
Look,
I
I'm
gotta
still.
I gotta say it how it is. You did look like the only team that was worthy to win the title this season. The other teams, frankly, did it, man.
Yeah, well, look, it's a long season, and to be the most consistently better team over 38 games it's not a walk in the park, and you guys have seen it.
mate.
How many seasons have we seen your boys Chelsea, after 10 games in the top 2 and talking about are we challenging for a title?
Yeah.
It's happened that many times. Arsenal's done it over a very, very long and tough season.
As long as you don't win the Champions League,
What if we do?
mate,
You're going to have a meltdown, yeah?
I might have. Yeah.
Might have an aneurysm, who knows?
I might just walk away from the sport for a bit.
I'm pretty sure I heard you say to a few people that if Arsenal win it, you're not watching it ever again. So let's see how that goes. How about we put a little wager on the Champions League? If Arsenal win it, the next full show you wear an Arsenal jersey.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
If Arsenal lose it, I'll wear a Chelsea jersey. I'll even wear a Chelsea hat.
I just don't
if you
like
want
red.
to.
Red doesn't suit me, man.
It's your colour, mate.
I'm
You just don't know
I'm
it
more
yet.
of a blue guy.
You just don't know it.
I'm not red. I don't know. I've never been red.
Oh well. Anyways, that's enough for
Let's
this
wrap it up,
recap
man.
show. We'll touch base with you guys towards the end of the week to do match week 38 predictions.
We're doing a prediction.
We're doing a prediction. Yeah, we're doing a prediction for the final round.
Awesome.
Let us know how you guys went in your predictions. Drop a note, and signing out, full-time banter. We'll see you guys soon.
Piss off, Arsenal.